In the heart of Monrovia stood the most beautiful restaurant in all of Liberia, covered in vines, flowers, and wood carvings from every tribe. It felt like a spiritual experience, so enchanting and captivating beyond words. And the beauty behind this magic restaurant is none other than the amazing Sata James. Always dressed in the finest African fabrics, glittering gold bracelets and head ties that touches the sky. She built schools for the less fortunate children. She offered scholarships, fed the homeless, and donated to orphanages across Liberia. She also has the biggest hospital in Liberia, where patients pay less for treatments. She was well known that government officials invited her over at the ministerial complex or the mansion to discuss important issues. She would have these government officials from all walks of life only wanting to eat her food at her 10 stars restaurant, as they call it. As you know, Sata has a beauty no man can deny, because of her face. Man spends their savings just to have a one-in-a-lifetime experience of eating her food. Some wives begin getting angry. Nothing special, or soup tastes normal, they complained. She never replied or gave them attention. But beneath the perfume and praise was something rather dark. Rumor has it that people who ate her food often became unlucky. Some fall sick or even give up the ghosts mysteriously. Some lost their jobs, but no one else is able to prove or connect it to her. Why would they? She was Liberia's mother of miracles. But all miracles have a price. Years ago, Sata used to be called Tutu Girl or Madam Witch Child. Due to her mother's past, people believe her mother was a witch that ate her husband. But Tutu Girl wasn't born then. Her mum died after birth. Tutu was taken in by some people, but not as a family to her. They said she's a curse of her mother's sins. No one hugged her. No one ate her food. But if there was anything that brought her a slight joy, was cooking. She loved cooking and hoping that one day she becomes the best in Liberia. She would grind pepper and fry fish, just all her little savings to try new dishes, and hope anyone would say, "Thank you." Instead she heard, "Dirty girl, your food stinks like your mouth. Even my KK dog won't eat it. Dirty thing like you, no man will marry you." Children threw stones. Whenever she goes to church, churchgoers looked at her funny, laughed and whispered, "She came to church. Let's pray extra hard so we don't get demonized by her." Sometimes she wondered who's the real witch, mocking another human in the presence of God. Despite that, she still felt embarrassed and never go to church again. She would always pray to God every night, crying, begging and asking, "God, why do you let me suffer? Why are you always silent and watch them hurt me? I've been so faithful despite everything. You said you'll protect your own. You said any hand rise against me will not prosper. Why are they prospering? You said you have good things in store for me. Where are they?" Other nights she prayed, "God, look at me, suffering for what I do not know. I'm 20. My mates are leaving university, but I've never been to school. Other girls are getting married and having children. I'm being bullied by even children. Other girls are having fun. I'm stuck being called a witch. If you don't change my story by tomorrow, I'm getting my own blessing." She went to bed with anger and sadness in her heart. The day went by as usual. Every day the same thing. The insults and bullies, until she had enough. She gave up on God. She grew angrier, bringing alive in her heart her hiding pains and agony. All she wanted now was revenge. On everyone, every human beings, since they called her a witch. She will become one. That afternoon, she snuck out and left the village. With heart full of anger, she visited every small villages she came across to meet their strongest native doctors, bush shrines and spiritualists. None of them gave her what she wanted. She walked for days, feet sore from hitting rocks and thorn grass, but she was determined to change her story. One day, tired, hungry, and sweaty, she entered deep into the forest and saw a light from a distance. Getting closer, she came across an older lady sitting in front of a fire. The elderly lady looked at her and called her to sit. She was skeptical, but she was also very tired, and so she sat down. Immediately the old lady spoke. "You want success?" Tutu girl took aback. She was shocked, yet she nodded. The lady spoke again. "But you hate patience. You can achieve anything if you stay patient." Tutu girl immediately got offended. "No, I'm tired. I've been patient too long. Nah. I'm seeking my own blessings. If you can't help me, I'll leave." "Fine. These are going to be some terrible and dangerous conditions. Still, I know you can carry these out with this amount of will you carry. Your conditions: sleep with married men, he holds his family DNA. You can steal their destinies through him. Use food to collect souls as part of your rituals to the gods and for your business. Every donation must be a sacrifice to stay protected, in control and powerful. Every child you help will unknowingly offer up their soul to keep you young and powerful." The old lady concluded. "So how do I make all of these possible? I mean, I have nothing. How do I start from zero?" Tutu girl panicked. "All you have to do is to steal something belonging to each family you've stayed with. Their so-called destiny will be the foundation of your success. To seal this, you will have to take bath with something. Follow me." The old lady had already prepared the water field with herbs, and did so many incantation inviting unwanted spirits to bless the transformation. Tutu girl was asked to enter the tub. The water smelled awful, but Tutu girl bared it as she believed she can get everything that's rightfully hers. She went in deep, probably drinking some of it in the process. A few minutes passed, she came out. Her skin was flawless, a rich, smooth mahogany that glowed under the sun like polished gold. Her eyes were almond-shaped, deep brown with golden flecks. Her hair grew beautifully, a curly afro puff. She was like a goddess ready to rule the world. A newfound confidence and bravery creeped in her heart. She was ready. She came out wearing a robe the old lady had prepared for her. With a smile, she thanked the old lady and asked what could she pay for this miracle. "All you have to do is build a small shrine in your house and give your sacrifice every month," the old lady continued. "Set this pot in the shrine of your home. You do not need to do anything with it. If you follow the conditions I've given you properly, all the souls and destinies you need for power, wealth, beauty, and also your payment would be sealed right in this pot. And every month the 13th you must offer it. Add your blood on top and power will be shared. Go and be ruthless. But I must warn you. You must never walk the soil of your past again. Neither should you show a sign of pity or remembrance of your old and true self. If you do, the spirits will rise from the earth to collect their debt, and they will take more than they give. Your beauty will rot, your riches will bleed, and your soul will wander without rest. Now go." The old lady gave her a charm that immediately took her to her village. She hid herself near the house she stayed in. After the family went to bed, she already knew where to collect their objects as she had access to them. That cold and windy night, she took only the bag of her family clothes and left the village. She finally reached Monrovia by morning, and the first thing she did, she found a small corner and hid herself. She buried the clothes and objects from each family members. She knelt down, placing the pot on top. She stared to recite something, almost like chanting. She felt chills. That's when she knew it worked, and it was time to test it out. Her newfound blessings. Tutu girl stood up, confident, and spoke. "See, God? I give you 20 years of my life. I got nothing. I try my way once and look at me. Strong, beautiful, powerful, and soon wealthy." Tutu girl finally blessed herself and is going to get everything she had ever wanted. Or will she? Will it all end well?